We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Sunday brunch for Monday.
Sunday brunch for Monday.
Sunday brunch for Monday.
It's Sunday kind of. It's actually Saturday. Sunday brunch for Monday.
They didn't need to know that, even though people get on my ass about that.
So, Will,
Yelling
can
at
we
me.
talk about your haircut?
Oh, okay.
After we say this, welcome to the Lion's Den.
Lion's Den, thank you so
Episode
much.
39.
39.
episode.
We're working up to 40.
Look at us.
Whee.
Whoa, we're almost to 40.
Look at us.
Episode number 39.
Mm-hmm.
Please continue to subscribe at Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star rating. Leave a review, whether it's glowing or funny or weird. However, just leave us a review, and if we find it funny and interesting and nice and glowing, we will read it here on the podcast. Also, don't forget to subscribe at YouTube, and remember to hit that notification bell.
Bing.
So, oh God,
boy.
Jesus,
I had a burp.
ew, I can smell it. Remember to hit that notification bell.
Bing.
And I said notification weird, so that you know that's what's coming at you. Jesus,
ew,
Brent.
Ew. Got a good review here from Devo567. Best show to subscribe to. Best podcast out right now that you need to listen / watch every episode. This show has some of the best jokes and feels like you are just hanging with some buddies with all the inside jokes and laughs. Devlin the Dick Umpire.
Boom.
Remember
and
him?
that's why we're here.
That was a fucking email.
That's why I'm here.
Boom.
All right, so let's get into it. Rate, review, subscribe, Patreon,
Yep.
Lion's Den.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Don't forget the Patreon. That's right. Brent.
Yeah, we got some good
And
stuff coming.
now we'd like to talk about one thing. I'd like to call the little elephant in the room. Will's hair.
Will got a hairy
Got a
haircut.
nice haircut.
Got a haircut?
Not
Real,
bad.
real quick, can you do us a favor? Can you just remove the headphones? Oh,
Cutie.
SpongeBob SquareHead. Check him out. Huh?
Yeah, don't like it.
Why?
You don't?
Don't like it. I got kind of mad, and they gave me half off because I was not happy.
Really?
Oh
Went to
my!
Floyd's. Yeah. Here's what made me mad.
I wish I was there to see you mad at a
You know
at a
me.
barber.
You know me. I wasn't really mad, but I was saying some shit like, "Hey man, come on?" Because what happened?
did he do? He
is
cut
that,
it.
Is that he was rushing and wasn't really listening to what I was saying. He had
Wait. He's from Russia?
He actually missed a couple things I was saying. I'm not joking. He actually English wasn't his first language, so I think he missed some directions.
But you just assumed that he was Russian?
No,
Why'd you say he was Russian?
didn't. I said to go off of that. He didn't understand.
Didn't you just say
everything
he
that
was
I
rushing? Oh, rushing.
Yeah, rushing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he was just. I think he had to go on break, and I was like 5 minutes late, and he was just like just really like cooking. And I was like, dude, this is my first haircut in like 5 months. Can you take this seriously, please? I
You
didn't say
told me
that,
earlier
but
that you think it's too short.
it's too short. Yeah, I want to keep it kind of luscious and long.
I say
wanted
luscious.
to. Sorry.
No, you didn't want to because you
I
got
did.
the haircut.
I said-
I wanted to
I
keep
told
it.
you to keep it
No,
out.
dude.
Brent, tell me if you agree. I said he thinks it's too short because of how long it was for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is not. It's
Because
actually
it looks
longer
like
than
it
I
used to look.
Yeah.
Bad.
But- I know. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Luckily, it'll grow out and it'll look cool soon. But for now, I'm
Oh,
not
rubbing it
happy.
in even more.
Luckily, it'll grow out. It'll look
Luckily,
cool
it'll
soon.
grow out. It'll look cool soon.
But I'm not happy about it. Wasn't happy.
I bet you're going to get a lot of good comments that it looks cute.
I don't know. I was getting comments about the long hair, so I'm a little nervous.
that
Yeah, I told you not to cut the hair at all. Is what I was saying.
Dude, you don't know how annoying it was. It was horrendous. I made it look okay when I came over, but I would be home and it'd be like popping
it's-
out like
all right.
this.
You know what's horrendous? Going bald at 26.
Wait a
That's-
minute.
it's a
Wait a
different
minute,
thing.
Brent.
For
It's
our
not- I'm not
listeners,
saying-
I still have my hair right now, but it is a constant battle for men. Don't come into a home and be like, it's so
Pouring out.
inconvenient and pouring out, and it's just like
It was really annoying.
I apologize for Will.
I think
with
my
his
hair
beautiful
follicles are on
locks.
steroids because, bam, this hair
horrible.
just won't stop fucking growing.
Dude, I hated it. It was horrible. I'd wake up and in the morning I'd be like, ugh.
I love mine. I love it
right.
longer.
Yours looks. Yeah, you got the good fucking. I want to keep it like
curly.
that. I want
It's
to keep
curly.
it like that, man.
I'm gonna clean it up on the sides and in the back. My barber's opening at the end of this month, and I'm gonna go. Shout out Ohana Barbershop, John Pace. What's up, homie? Long Beach, California. Todd,
go.
the whole crew, the girls, all y'all. It's a great barbershop, by the way. But I'm gonna go back at the end of this month and get my shit trimmed, get lined up.
But you're already doing it though. You're already kind of lying. You already look.
You know what I use? My beard trimmer.
Yeah.
I just go into the sides here. I told you about using Manscaped that one time.
Yep.
And I got a bald spot, but whoops.
Just
but yeah,
always
I'm gonna
have
go at the end
respect
of
for the
month.
people that are listening that may not have the greatest
That's
hair.
fair. That's fair.
You know?
I was just mad. I think that's what it was.
It's
And
crazy,
I-
by the
yeah.
way. Speaking of going back to the barber, Isn't it weird how everybody's just like, we're open now?
Yeah, it was weird.
Now, what
Yeah.
were the rules at the barbershop? Were you wearing a
Yep.
mask?
The barber was wearing a mask. I was wearing a mask, and I had to wait outside.
What? So when you're wearing the mask, how does he? What's he doing around
they
the
say
ear?
to remove. At first, he was like, remove the ear part. So I removed the ear thing and just held my mask here. Yep.
So you're like this,
held it like this, and then he
Right.
did the thing. Yeah.
He's like this at the barber.
Yeah. But then as we
Why are you rushing?
And he's like,
Why are you rushing?
kinda, yeah. And then-
Because it's
then-
required now.
Yep. And then
Everywhere.
But then towards the end, he actually removed it for me and just like kind of held it there and
he-
shit like that. But just because I don't know, we were like
No,
kind
he
of butting heads. We were
he
just kinda-
dominated you a little
Yeah,
bit.
it
He's
was
like,
it was a
fucking
weird
guy.
thing. At one
Was he
point,
moving your head around where you're like,
No,
like
that
a
would
little
make-
kid getting their hair cut? You know, the barber's always
just
like,
going, yeah, that would have made me furious. But no, at one point I was like, yo, I can go to someone else. I was like,
you said that
yeah.
during the haircut?
Because
Oh,
I feel like
boy.
he was Russian, and I was like,
That's why that thing.
Oh well,
and
dude, you
well,
can't.
no, but I was nice about it.
That's
I
why
was like, hey man, if you
assholes
want to go,
carved in the back of your head.
no, yeah, right. I was just like, hey man, if you got to go, like, I don't want to rush this. Like, I can go to someone else. It's all good. Like, you can go do your thing. And he was like, no, it's okay. Yeah.
It's fine.
I
I'm
should
rushing.
have actually stood up for myself and been like, dude, I don't like your energy. You know?
It looks fine, dude.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't
Yeah, it
look
looks
good.
good.
Fine. It looks fine.
I know.
Doesn't look great. Doesn't even look like an expensive
It's
haircut.
already done.
It's a little pleasant.
You know what it looks
though.
like?
It's okay.
Can I tell you what it looks? Free. Looks free. Looks like a free
Feels
haircut.
great. Feels great.
Oh boy.
How much is Floyd's, dude?
$30.
$30. You got
Well,
that half
I got
off?
half. Well, I got half off.
And did they call themselves a barber?
I don't know.
So you only
Floyd's
paid 15.
Barbershop,
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, I go there too, so let's not be.
Barbershops, man.
No, they're
you gotta-
great. I've always gone there and had awesome experiences every single time. This is the only
I heard
time
it's
I
overrated.
didn't have a good experience.
I heard it's overrated.
I think also I didn't know how to direct
Yeah,
them.
Jay, if somebody from here, from Floyd's, listens to this though,
Oh, I know.
and I
know.
have to go.
Okay,
I'm gonna
sorry.
come back-
Underrated.
They're good.
Floyd's is
They're good.
underrated.
I got
They're
nothing bad
great.
to say about them.
Floyd's on which one?
I'm gonna come back looking like the fucking.
They're like a big chain, though, right? They're
There's one right here. That's why.
Are
I'm
they
gonna
all over
come
the
back
country?
looking like King Baby from New Orleans.
King Baby.
Type in King Baby
Who?
from New Orleans.
I don't even know a little bit what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
right now.
funny. King Baby. That's
Oh,
isn't
fuck.
that?
I think that's right.
That's one. That's what's
The
his name?
Smoothie
Special.
King Baby. Type in Smoothie King Baby. That's what it is.
Give me a sec here.
Jim Gaffigan had a special called King Baby. I think you're.
Really?
Yeah.
What am I looking up?
Type in Smoothie King. Or type type in King Baby New Orleans.
Dude, you type quick. It's good. Doesn't know how to spell New Orleans.
Yeah. I'll be coming back
Jesus Christ.
looking like this guy.
There
so
you go.
I was right. So look
gonna
up.
come out of Floyd's
yeah,
with that.
And you know what I would end up saying? Thanks, Jay.
Looks like a Rugrats character.
This is
Oh
terrifying.
my god.
This
This-
is absolutely
What is this mascot
the
for?
scariest.
Look at him right there.
Why is he naked?
This is our pre
King Baby,
This is our
dude.
pre-show meeting with Brent and Jason.
It's King Baby.
Why is that mascot a thing? Hey, you know what would be a great mascot for
Dude,
whatever we're doing?
this
a naked
is-
baby with a crown on.
Horrendous. Me and Brent
King
on tour.
Baby.
You
This
know
is
what
what
I'm
I'm saying. So you talk shit about Floyd's. Next thing you know, I'm gonna end up coming out having to be looking like King
I'm just talking
Baby.
shit about the guy who cut it.
I want to
Floyd's
know
great.
what is he advertising? What's this King?
I think it's the they have these sugar donuts.
Ew.
Or maybe-
Nightmares.
I love King Cake.
They're
Yeah,
advertising
King Cakes.
Nightmares.
That's what it is.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Hate that.
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Oh, it's Jay.
Hey, fuck you, man.
It's oh.
I do. That's how I felt last episode. Remember the gut?
I'll tell you this. Next time we have
Dude,
gut feeling,
when-
we should start wearing
wait.
suspenders.
That feel.
Oh
that,
my
by
God.
the way, that age.
This is fucking terrifying.
Oh, go to
so
YouTube and type that in. You could see their reaction to him because he moves his arms weird.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's really creepy.
I really don't
Type
like
in.
this. I really don't like this.
Type in inside NBA King Baby.
King
Baby.
Cake.
Yeah, there you go. Inside.
King Cake Baby. I think that's his name.
There
Ew,
you go.
Ew, 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 ew,
Oh.
ew, ew.
I hear they're really tasty though. These little cakes.
Nice.
What?
It just sounded
I don't want
funny.
it. I don't
I
want it.
don't want a baby cake.
I don't want it.
I don't like baby cake.
They look kind of good though.
King cake. It's not baby cake.
King
it's
Baby
king
Cake.
King baby cake.
King Cake Baby.
Can we talk about suspenders for a minute? I can't wait till I get to the age where I'm like, fuck belts.
Yeah, yes.
I want to just hang my pants off my shoulders.
I actually think that we should make Lion's Den suspenders at some point. Yeah, wait till
that'd
he
be
comes in.
great.
You got to once
Yeah,
he
that'd
comes
be
in,
great.
just
Oh my gosh.
watch how creepy he is.
Oh, this is,
I hate
I'm
this.
gonna have nightmares. Hey, I need a meme. Hey,
Look at him rubbing his head.
Put that on a t-shirt.
So mad.
I can't
Look at the little
look
arms.
I can't look directly at this,
Oh,
man.
whoa.
This is creeping me out.
Oh,
It's creeping me
Oh,
out,
what was that? A big piece of shit?
no, that's the cakes.
They made the cakes look like a dog shit on a lawn?
It's
like a
what kind
big-
of dog is shitting on your lawn? The
Dude,
dog from
Bugsy.
Neverending Story?
Bugsy.
I don't like this.
Right.
Oh, here we go. He goes up to him.
Oh, don't play those games.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, they're all creeped out by it.
Ugh.
Oh, no,
It
It's
really
so
is.
funny they got baby cakes there, but they're eating Krispy Kreme.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those were Krispy
shit.
Kreme boxes.
He takes them.
How much do you love Krispy Kreme, dude?
It's the best thing. That tastes in your mouth.
And
That's a
you
good
can't-
sound. That's a good sound bite right there.
Best thing that tastes in your mouth. And
That
you
tastes in
can't
your mouth.
eat a lot of it because you'll be fat.
We have diabetes.
Yeah, you get the diabetes.
Well, you know what's
Bonus.
interesting? Like going into Orange County when we do stand up. Have you ever noticed that there's seems to always be a Krispy Kreme right outside the comedy club?
Oh, yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
So it's just
Strip
getting
malls.
comedians fatter and
Oh,
fatter.
Yeah.
speaking of Orange County.
Especially bad sets. You just
Yeah. Speaking of Orange County, their COVID numbers spiked, obviously, because they did it fucking wrong. And now they are actually now all required to wear masks when they leave the house.
Isn't that all California?
I don't know. I know that Orange County was like, hey, COVID doesn't exist for like ever.
Well, Arizona did that. Now it's like,
Yeah, they're fucking. Oh,
Really?
the sheriff, the sheriff of Arizona got coronavirus. And he
Oh,
was one of
yeah.
the biggest guys against. He goes, 300 something lives isn't enough for me to risk ruining the economy for. And opened everything up, and now he has coronavirus. I posted about it on my Instagram, and somebody that used to work for him said, that's my old boss. He's a fucking idiot.
oh, that's really funny.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Thought that was good.
That's really
Thought that
good.
was good.
Wow.
So all that sparked, huh? Or spiked.
Yeah.
Sparked, yeah.
It didn't peak, because peak means that it's going to start coming down, right? But spikes, there's a bunch of spikes.
So wait,
Arizona spiked up big time. LA spiked after all of the. We don't even know the numbers yet from the protests, because it's like a 14-day or 2-week or something incubation period.
Surge continues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
ICUs in Arizona have less than 300 beds available as coronavirus cases rise.
Meanwhile,
Oops.
let's fucking go headline the clubs out there. I know. Nope.
God,
I'm
man,
not
I was
ready.
really hoping for no spike.
People clubs are next weekend. It seems like a lot of guys are getting back out there.
Yeah, a lot of guys are.
Yeah, there are some touring. Look
I'm
up.
waiting.
I'm curious of what did they mean by LA? Because I always thought you had to wear a mask when you're outside.
I think they maybe just reminded people. I don't know. It's been very confusing.
No, they made it an actual requirement. They were suggesting that you wear masks. They were leaving it up to the individual businesses to say mask required upon entering and all that. But now I think it's an actual LA as a city or a county is requiring it. Yeah.
I'm looking it up here. Oh yeah, so Gavin Newsom issues mandatory California coronavirus mask order. I thought we already did this like a month ago. Am I wrong?
It wasn't
what
an
I
order.
thought.
It was you guys.
ordered to wear a face mask. Too many people with faces uncovered. But we're outside walking around.
Yep.
But by
That's fucking
myself
crazy to me.
walking,
I don't want to wear a mask when I'm outside.
I went to Starbucks earlier before I came here. I don't know if you guys know this, but I really love Starbucks. But I was walking, and I, out of habit, when I walked out of the Starbucks, I went to take my mask off,
Yeah.
and then I realized, oh shit, I can't do that. And I'm noticing everybody on
Wow.
the street, everyone has masks on walking.
But if you're taking a walk in your neighborhood, like where we live in our nice suburban neighborhood, I'm
Bring
not
it with
wearing
you.
a mask.
Bring
when
it
I'm,
with
like,
you.
by
Have it on
myself
you.
in the public.
Have it on you, just in
I
case somebody
always
walks
have it
by.
on.
I never did. I just because we're outside and
Well, you know what I've been. You know what
He
I,
never had the mask on. Now
No,
that
no, we
that
did.
we
explains.
did not when I'm outside.
Well,
That's like
well-
wearing it in your car.
Well, that mask that I forget who gave us those masks.
The pull up.
Yeah,
we just get
that one has actually been my favorite one because I like to let people know when I'm walking around the neighborhood that I have a mask on me.
Because it's around your
Yeah,
neck.
because
feel
then
you.
it's right there that I could just. I'm
I'm gonna get another one of those.
And
'Cause
if
you
I
gotta
see
get some
somebody
bl-
older, I'm always.
we gotta get some
putting it
plain
up, but-
colors.
Yeah, I would just walk way around them.
But I'll just keep breathing like terribly if I can't if I have it. But anytime I walk into a store or anywhere else,
That
My problem is with that mask is I can only wear it if I'm wearing blue. I gotta match.
got to coordinate.
Got to coordinate. R.I.P. John Witherspoon.
yeah, man, I don't know this whole world. Did they find new UFOs?
What?
Type in new UFOs.
Oh, I did hear about that.
I heard about
And
this too.
and nobody paid attention because of COVID.
Oh, aliens could be invading us. We have no.
Well,
fucking
because I'm thinking
Yes.
like
We-
everything
aliens-
keeps getting worse and worse. Everything's getting worse and worse, and I keep making jokes to my mom about like a meteor's gonna hit.
Yep.
But then now, if there's a UFO, then I go, that makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Then that's how we're out of here.
I saw
this whole year is
somebody
ending.
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
the picture, and it was like a cigar-shaped UFO, and nobody paid attention because of all the other shit.
What's
going
gonna happen
on.
is when they come out of their spaceship, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, but where's your mask,
Yeah,
bleep blorb?"
yeah. You know what it reminds me of? That Mars Attacks movie. Remember Mars Attacks?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got to watch Mars
Shocking.
Attacks. It's the most
Shockingly
ridiculous.
terrifying.
Mysterious UFO captures imaginations in Japan. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, yeah.
Yo, is
Doesn't have
that
to be in
round thing
America.
it?
Do you guys want the Bangkok Post or France 24?
Anything that has the video.
Anything that has the word Bangkok in it.
Nice.
Yeah,
We'll go to this one.
the closest days too. What are those? 2 days ago?
3 days ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Balloon-like UFO spotted in skies above northeastern Japan. I mean,
It
that's
looks
a balloon.
like a balloon.
What?
this is
I guess technically it is a UFO because if it's flying and you can't identify it.
Unidentified flying
it's
object.
like a big-ass balloon.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Although
it's a cheap crane.
Although Arrival was like a weird egg, so
It's like a good movie.
That's true.
it's a great movie.
I should watch it.
Oh, fuck your
You know who
heart
else
up.
came? You know who else came down from outer space in an egg? Mork.
Really?
Mork from Mork.
Mork and Mindy
Mork and Mindy.
I just watched Good Will
Robin
Hunting the
Williams.
other night.
You
for the
watched?
first time?
Good Will. No, of course
You
not.
watched what?
Oh.
Good Will Hunting recently. We're talking about Robin Williams
Oh, Robin Williams.
Did I talk about Speed?
with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Oh God, that
No.
movie.
I didn't talk about that in the last one, right?
No, you
Talk
talked
about
about
Airborne
I talked about
Airborne.
and
yeah.
Well, we-
BMX.
no, we talked
BMX
about
buddies. or whatever
Airborne and Air Force One, but
Yep.
but I haven't said Speed.
We've covered all the modes of transportation except bus.
Dude, I ordered Speed the other day. Just going.
Well, it's the movie.
He's protecting you, Brent. He's protecting you.
oh, oh, I just got it.
God damn it!
I just got it.
You ordered Speed, so I wanted
I ordered
to.
Speed the other day.
Yeah.
How do you get Speed? What is Speed? Brent got distracted.
Yep.
But that movie is. I forgot how great that movie is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that movie. Dun 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 dun.
When the
Yeah,
bus-
dun 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 dun.
When the bus jumped the freeway thing.
Yeah, I mean, there was
My
so many
first thought
things
was, how did
would
something
never-
that heavy would as soon as it left a surface would go.
Yeah.
it
The
would
thing went
never-
up at an angle and down like Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
Floor it.
Oh.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, and it was a 50-foot jump.
Yep.
Okay, those things I'm okay. You expect like
know-
suspend reality. I'm okay with those ones, but
were-
man, it was so obvious that it was just. I mean, where was the red?
They shot that where they were building the 105 freeway.
where all the things do that.
Yep. The 105 freeway is not a very old freeway. It hasn't been
Oh,
around for
I
very
didn't
long.
know that.
Yep. That 105 is the newest freeway, I believe, in the Los Angeles metro. Los
Also, in
Angeles
that
area.
movie, Sandra Bullock is
So
so
beautiful.
beautiful.
So
It's like one
beautiful.
of the prettiest girls
She's
ever.
really pretty.
Yeah.
I met her once.
So
I met her at a pool
gorgeous.
party.
Did you?
Yeah, she was dating a guy that actually the West Coast Choppers guy, Jesse James. She was dating Jesse James at the time, and I
She's
got
so
invited
pretty.
to his house in Huntington Beach for a barbecue 4th of July thing, and she was there, and she was really sweet. She introduced herself as Sandy.
Nice. She's so pretty in this movie.
Yeah.
Look at the thin eyebrows, though, back in the 90s, baby.
Totally.
Them thin eyebrows. You gotta get them pencil
And
eyebrows.
the haircut too.
Yeah, she's great. Was this our first big thing?
Yes. Like in a lot of ways, yes.
And my wife.
Was she in Love Potion number 9?
Is that a porn?
Yes.
Was
Maybe. Yes.
Type in.
No. I don't know. If
Oh
it's
wow!
love-
It immediately came up.
Is
yes.
it? Was she in it?
I guess. The fuck.
She
is
was
this
in
movie?
that,
Oh,
and
is
It
this
is.
her?
Yeah, it's her.
She was in a movie about witches too.
Yeah. Wiccans.
Wow.
There she is.
She got a nose job, I think.
Oh no. Oh, I'm thinking she did.
It's just,
Or she just grew into it. Anyways, and those teeth too.
Look at those chompers. Nom nom
Are
nom.
those prosthetic? Is that for the
I bet
part?
it's prosthetic.
I bet she was like, I'm a nerd, and then at the end
Well,
it was
dude,
like
type in
she's all
Tom
that
Cruise.
thing.
Type in Tom Cruise when he was back in the day, like Lost Boys days, right? Or
Oh yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Teeth
Ugly.
is the first
Yeah,
thing that
teeth.
comes up.
Yeah.
No way.
That's so mean. God.
Really? What?
I think
Well-
he had goofy teeth.
Look
early
at that
on.
one. Click
Were
that
they
one.
just like
Oh
bigger?
boy.
Oh wow. He's got.
Ding 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 ding.
He's
ding,
got.
ding,
Well,
ding,
I'm not
ding.
gonna make fun because that's the kind of teeth I have. The one on the left.
That's what I'm
anyways.
saying, man. He got it. He got it fixed. It was.
Yeah.
His chompers, Now he's like the greatest
Did he-
action movie
so
star.
did every movie he did when he was a kid? He had the sun in his eyes. Is that what's going on? He had that look on his face.
Mm-hmm. His teeth.
Oh
were so
my God, that
painful.
movie! Go back.
Ew. What the fuck is this?
What is that?
This is the article. Tom Cruise's weird middle tooth. Halle Berry's extra toe. All these poor.
What's that thumb
Jesus
thing?
I
Christ,
don't know.
the
Vince
internet.
Vaughn's thumb. Like
Ugh.
Jesus, everyone. What am I looking up? Sorry. What? Sorry, this is probably the least interesting to listen to.
I know,
It's just
right? Sorry,
Googling
guys.
shit. Sorry.
All of a sudden, we're just doing.
It's just it's good to humanize, like these beautiful people. when you humanize it and you
Like
realize,
me.
like, oh, okay, you get a little something else done, and then boom, you're good to go.
Here's how I
Like they're
humanize
humans.
myself. Here's how I humanize
Get off
myself.
my ass.
I humanize. Hey, I humanize myself by smiling. There's that. Right.
It's so nice. It's so
And then, of
noticeable,
course-
though. What?
Oh yeah,
Your
no.
penis?
My leg.
Will.
Is,
Well, you were
I know
like-
you're very attracted to me,
No.
but Jesus.
yeah, get it.
Who wouldn't be?
Get off your high horse. I was loving Speed though, man.
Speed's great.
You know, Speed was the first movie that I actually saw, like, remember Keanu Reeves. So when I saw him in other movies and he had long hair,
Yeah.
I thought, whoa, why does he have long hair? I never knew that was like his whole look for years with Bill and Ted and everything.
Yep.
I just thought he was always the buzz cut guy.
Yeah.
You know, he cut it for that thing.
Whoa,
There's
the
a new Bill.
cans.
Isn't there a new Bill and Ted coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a new Bill and Ted.
I bet the other guy's so happy. He's working again.
What's he been in?
What's he been in? The unemployment line.
Oh God.
Hey.
It's always a fear. It's always a goddamn
Oh,
fear.
he's loving life right now. What if he asked for like a ridiculous amount of money? Yeah, I'll do the next Bill and Ted, but I want $25 million.
And they're like,
need it.
no, and he's like, whatever you need.
We'll give you donuts from Krispy Kreme and baby cakes.
What about you?
I'm
Will?
in.
What?
What have you been watching?
I was
So you get the haircut and then you kind of depressed. You go home.
Well,
You say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch Good Will Hunting because
Yeah.
Ben Affleck had the same haircut.
he did
You know,
actually.
I know.
Yeah, I watched it with the commentary because I thought that was interesting.
That would be so fucking annoying. That's a generational thing.
I just finally got into doing the commentaries. It's so interesting.
Wait, you're watching the movie.
With, like-
the actual. It's not like a documentary about the movie.
Watch the movie with.
I do
And
that a
someone's
lot.
talking.
It's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and the director.
Dude, if
They're
I was
talking about
listen, let me
everything.
tell you what.
It's
If I was
fascinating.
in the theater watching the movie and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck sat next to me and started talking, I'd be like, "Can you do fucker shut the fuck
Yeah.
up so I can watch your movie?"
It's a film nerd thing because I do it with every movie I
'Cause
see.
you
And
wa-
then if I had the
Dorks.
option,
Dorks.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I watch it and then watch it again with the
I
commentary.
want to know why they did this or
Fascinating.
actually in this scene and what happened with this
Yep.
person. And so I just find it interesting. I do that a lot.
It's great.
So sorry,
Dork.
but you know what? Fuck you, Will.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're on the same side. So I watched that and I started
Putting
watching
us in these fatty chairs, just sitting there with
Like
your
I
new
built the set.
line
Yeah.
of hair.
What were you
Whatever,
gonna say-
dude.
What were you gonna say you were watching?
Oh, and I'm halfway through The Outsider on HBO.
Oh, so good, right? So weird.
Eh.
Stephen King. It's fucking weird.
I can't
It's
believe
too.
how
It's
I
too
can't.
smart.
No,
for
I
it.
can't believe how much that show lost me though. I've never had a show lose me like that show is.
It's slow.
The beginning with Jason Bateman is banging.
Yeah, because
and
you're
he's directing it and shit.
Jason
Bateman's the best.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to give anything away, but it started to lose me.
The main character guy, cop guy, is such a good actor.
He's
that
great.
dude.
I'm gonna stick with it, but it lost me pretty quick.
It's pretty good, man.
Did you watch
That's
it,
a great
Pete?
review.
It's so weird.
That's
It's
a great
it's
review.
gonna have like a supernatural thing.
Did you guys
going
watch
on.
it?
Yeah.
He
This whole
watched
thing.
it. I was my buddy. I'm not wearing it today, but who builds motorcycles. It's not his thing to watch shows, but he will watch shows and then say like, "That's it." He retains about 10% of every goddamn show he watches. It's because he's always on his phones. And so he put it on in the middle. I said, "Okay, just explain it to me." Well, there's this girl and she's this, a little off, and then you have this and did it. And so when I'm watching,
remember
it,
that.
I was thinking like, this lead girl is one of the worst actresses I've ever seen in my life.
Oscar winner, by the way.
She threw me off. I don't love the
No,
character.
but
Well, she's
that's
autistic.
What I'm saying,
I know.
I didn't know any of that info though.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going into it thinking like,
I remember you and I talked about it.
yeah, I go, this is, I don't give a shit. What, like, why is she so bad in this? And then he's like, well, she's, what are you talking about? And then you go, no, Brent, I called him to say that. And he goes, you know that she has autism, right? Hey, Matthew,
Yeah.
big fucking thing to bring up.
Right.
That we're obviously now, I'm like, yeah, she's great in the fucking show. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
Because she's playing the character well.
played
But
Harriet Tubman, too.
Imagine you come in to that show in the middle of it, and you got a friend who retains 10%, who doesn't pay attention to anything.
Yeah.
And literally I go, why is she acting like this? This
Yeah.
is bad acting. And his response is, no, she's all right. I mean, she's just different. You know, it's weird. It's weird out there. He kept going, it's weird out there with his hands. And he goes, shut up, dude. Just watch the show. It's good. She's
my
weird out
God.
there. And I go, oh, I can't watch this, dude. You got to turn it off. Like, I can't watch this in the middle because it was right in the middle while I'm
Yeah.
watching it with no
Yeah,
context.
yeah.
And whatever he was explaining to me was I go, who's that? That's that guy. He has this thing. There's this thing he did. It's weird out there. And I'm going, so It was just the worst.
They changed the name of the
explanation.
that's
changed the
bad,
name of the show to It's Weird Out There.
So I
Yeah.
can't have an opinion on it because I was telling people like, oh my God, why do you guys like that
dug
show?
it.
She's horrible in it. I don't understand what's happening. Some people are weird out there. And then they're like, he goes,
Yeah, I like it.
you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
What did Matt tell you? And then I told him, he goes, what is he seeing? That's not the show.
What show is he watching?
Yeah.
It's a Stephen King story, so it's obviously gonna be a little odd and like there's some supernatural aspect to it, and yeah, it's pretty crazy, like about shapeshifters and shit, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing it. But yeah, just
You haven't finished it yet? This is the best part. It ends,
dude. Stop.
Spaceship.
Don't say the spaceship.
I
Spaceship
want to tell you the
comes down.
space.
I know it's weird out there.
The Russian barber comes
Russian
down.
barber
in
comes
his
down
spaceship.
to
knew it. And I go,
Julia Roberts is in it.
You got it out. You got it out.
She's the alien. She's the morph monster.
Yeah.
You ever have that friend that you constantly are like, don't tell me how it ends, but they have to
Yeah.
Oh,
constantly do that?
so mad.
I have friends who do that with sport games. I can't stand it because I tape everything, and I try to let the people I know who watch sports that stuff. I got one friend in particular we both know. His name's John. I can't fucking come home from work without hearing crazy ending, huh? You believe the Bulls won?
Oh my God,
And the game, by the way,
that's punching in the
ended-
face time.
Yeah, and the game ended a minute. Like he's doing it a minute after it. You believe this score?
Horrible.
Why is it? And I'm like, dude, be a man and fucking understand that there's a plan with Kazam. I'm rhyming.
Nice.
Just be present of the fact that maybe this person hasn't watched the damn thing yet. Right. Especially since I spent a fortune on all the packages.
Right. Oh, the packages. I remember the NFL package. NFL ticket. Is that what they used to call
Sunday
it?
ticket.
NFL Sunday ticket.
Red
I would
Zone.
get that. The Red Zone. That's
Zone's
Verizon. Verizon is Red
Red
Zone.
Zone's dope.
Yeah, Red Zone's shit.
Just that.
Red
right
Zone's
to the
high.
action.
Red Zone's.
They released new pictures of Tom Brady as a Buccaneer, man. That
Did you see it?
yeah,
How'd it look?
it was.
Was it heartbreaking
He
for
looks
you?
unbelievable. But I mean, type in
Hey,
Tom
the
Brady
Bucks never
Bucks.
looked better.
He looks so good. Oh, so hot.
Coming.
What?
It's like coming.
No, New Jersey.
Oh, there it is.
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. No, it's a photo shoot. Just type in the photo shoot.
That one
Type
right
in,
there, the illustration of the Buccaneer that is his face.
There we go. Look at that guy. He's already tan as shit now. God
Florida looks good on him.
damn it. Look how tan he is. Look at that one, yeah. Way to go, buddy.
Ooh, look
So
at
I'm
that.
going to be rooting for the Buccaneers.
Are you?
I mean, I'm obviously a Patriot fan. If they come to
Team-wise, you're a Pats.
yeah, I mean,
but
if the Pats
player-wise,
and the Bucks play each other, I'm a Pats all the way. But I like to see greatness, and I would actually love to see him do something Joe Montana never did, which was win a Super Bowl with a different team. But I love that he just
That'd be
moves to
incredible.
Florida, and all of a sudden his tan is
Right.
shit.
Right.
Look how good he looks, huh?
Does look good.
It's like guys that rich though. Did he move to Florida or did he just buy a house in Florida?
No, you know what he did? Type this in. He's renting Derek Jeter's house.
Oh wow!
Type in St. Jetersburg.
Come on, he named it that.
Yeah, because it's really big.
St.
That's what-
Petersburg.
Now go to images. Images.
It's been called the Google episode.
Whoa,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
that's
This
a palace.
Fucking house. If you're following along, you can just Google Tom Brady St. Petersburg. Just for those listeners.
So
Sorry.
that's where he's living right now.
That is amazing.
That's where he's slumming.
And it's
it
right
when
on
he
the
goes to a
water,
new
too, huh?
city. Oh yeah.
Jeepers.
My
Is that it though? Actually,
It could be.
Yeah,
I
Tom
don't
Brady,
think
yeah,
we
it is.
could be looking at anything, but yeah. Okay. Here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
St.
it.
St.
Jeepers.
Petersburg.
Holy moly.
And they got a dock for the boat.
Oh yeah, dude.
Look
Right
at
up to the
okay,
water.
real quick. Look at the size of the pool, and then go to the other house and look at the size of their pool.
Yeah, that's my house.
And this
One
pool,
day.
and this pool is probably gigantic.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
a-
This thing's just a river.
oh man, that's amazing.
Look how big
Holy
that fucking
moly.
house is.
beautiful though, huh? It's got like that modern, but it's also got that classic vibe to it too.
Big
It's
fan.
in St. Petersburg, Florida, but they call it St. Jetersburg because look at that. He basically it seems like the palace,
It's amazing.
and so he's getting tan and looking good.
See, that's my
I mean,
haircut. Me and Tom.
No way.
Who's that lady with him?
It's Giselle. That's a bad photo of her right there, though.
Is it
No,
though?
isn't.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
No, it isn't.
Scrolls down. No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Oh,
Look
God.
at the normal girl behind him.
Giselle and Mary.
Well, because they don't look
Shannon.
normal. They look like mirages, and then reality is right behind. That's my date.
That's
like,
hilarious.
you know what I mean?
Look at the normal girl behind him.
No, she's beautiful, but like
she's
they're
very pretty,
aliens.
yeah.
They're aliens.
Oh, they're
He's 6'5"
Avatar.
and she's 6'1" with heels. So
She's
right off,
that tall?
Yes. Well,
Wow.
with heels, she has to be. She's like,
Hi, we're perfect.
yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, those kids are in trouble.
Makes me so mad.
They better be gored. They better be floating.
Look how mad they're making me. Everything's perfect.
That's
Yeah.
why it's like
Look at our jawlines.
I could never go to dinner with them.
So funny to hate
Eating
on somebody because
avocado
they're
ice
pretty.
cream.
It's so funny to hate on somebody because they're pretty.
I mean, but they're
What do you
like
mean?
they're species. They're a different
mean?
species.
I just won't talk then. Oh, now everybody shuts the fuck up.
What? What are you talking
Everybody was
about?
talking over each
Oh,
other.
sorry.
I didn't hear anything anyone said because you guys were
Oh, just don't get Dad mad at us. I mean, it's
literally. I'm saying something, and
Oh, I wasn't. I was just fucking.
I know you weren't paying attention, young man.
Well, we were both
I know.
both looking at Brady.
Goddamn
What?
children.
What is it?
Goddamn kids.
What?
Never shut the fuck up. That's what. Neither one of you.
We don't know when he's real.
I'm glad I'm already in the corner.
Dude, I'm such a good actor.
You are a good. Actor.
Already in the corner, dude. You're fucked there. It's all glass and cords.
What was he saying that you laughed at, though? I didn't hear it because.
Avocado ice cream. I'm eating avocado ice cream.
Well, I
Why
said
did
like
you
I
say-
couldn't go to dinner with them
Yeah.
because I'd be eating avocado ice cream. Like I'd be so.
What is
fucking
that? That's why I was like, what are you
I know what he's
talking
getting at. I know exactly what he's getting at. Do you remember the movie Big?
Yeah.
Remember when Tom Hanks was an adult and he went to that adult party and there was all that weird food that he didn't understand, and then he ate the mini corn, and all he could eat was the mini corn, and then they said try the pate or whatever it was, and he went like this, and then like started spitting. But that's what you're saying. You'd be like you'd feel out of place with some of the shit that they have at the buffet or whatever the fuck it is.
I feel out of place because they're so gorgeous.
I thought you meant with the avocado ice cream.
No,
thing.
no, because they're a mirage of humans and they're so
Now
pretty.
I'm confused.
Now I'm still confused.
What are you guys? Are you out of your fucking idiot minds?
Avocado ice cream.
They're so beautiful. There's the normal. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a beautiful table of
Mm-hmm.
people. I'm not ordering cheeseburgers and fries in front of them.
Oh, I thought.
Okay.
So all I could
okay.
eat is
I
avocado
wasn't-
ice cream. I'd have to sit there and be starving going to In-N-Out afterward
Okay.
because they're so pretty.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, that function, no one's ordering anything. It's just there.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
shows up.
like you think like even if they're eating I would be like, what am I,
Avocado-
disgusting guy with
Hey.
mac and cheese? Like,
Oh, band name,
Like-
avocado ice cream.
Yeah.
yeah, and they're going photo, and I'm like, like I just feel so uncomfortable because they're so pretty. Like they're,
Yeah.
I mean, they're just big
wouldn't-
and pretty.
I would just stare.
God, I don't even know what.
And then when they look at me staring, I just go,
I wonder what would happen with their kids if they're
Do they
just
have
not
kids?
beautiful. They have 3, I think.
oh, boys, girls, what do they have? Oh, those kids are going to be just fine.
I think there's a girl and a boy with the 2 of them, and then I think there's another boy with Bridget Morin and Tom
Oh.
Who?
because they had a kid.
See, I don't
together.
follow sports the way you guys do. I don't know who the fuck who.
I don't
Bridget
even know either.
Morin. She's an actress. You'd know her face. She was.
But they were married before?
I don't even know if they were married. I think he like.
No, he just
like,
dropped it in the
knocked
nod.
her- yeah. I think he knocked her up and then started dating Giselle. At
So
the
he
same
splashed
time.
in the nod. Now they have a kid. Got it.
I think she was.
It goes
pregnant.
back to our, what was it, song?
I can't say this.
Dad
because
Boys?
it would sound- Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Goes
Dad
back to
Boys.
Dad Boys.
Yeah.
No, I think Bridget Morin was pregnant with Tom's baby when he started dating Giselle.
Whoopsie.
But I don't know that. Type it in.
Oh, man.
What do I type in?
Did he splash in the nod while he was dating? No.
No.
Tom Brady, Bridget
Moynihan. Yeah.
Moynihan's
Oh,
son.
Moynihan.
Yeah. So
I thought it was a Moynihan.
yeah. So he does
John
have a kid
Edward
with
with-
her, with who? So they dated from 04 to 06, and in 07 she was 3 months pregnant. TB was the father, and yeah, 07 they had a kid. So I guess he was already with. I guess he was with her, got her pregnant, and left and went to Giselle. I don't know. I made it sound a lot shittier than it probably was.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're pregnant? I'm out of here.
Yeah, it
Giselle.
probably was a lot more nice than that.
Can I tell you something? I was years ago. I was on a plane in I'm from Connecticut, New England, obviously, and I was getting on a plane leaving Christmas. I think I was still in college. No, if that's 2007, they had the kid. No, I was still in college, so I was coming.
Oh, that actress. She's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, she's in a lot of. I think she was in like the Bond movies.
Yeah, she's really pretty, too.
Oh, that's when Tom was losing his hair.
Whoop.
Um,
Brent, just you notice that quicker than anybody else. Oh, yeah, I see it now. I see it now. Maybe I think that was just the light shining on it.
Yeah, I think he's.
yeah, he's fine, huh? Fuck. Ooh,
Who's that?
it's her.
Morgenstern.
Monahan. Anyways, this is the Google episode.
Why is there a picture of her next to Rosie O'Donnell?
And
Oh, maybe they're related.
is related. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Okay, so
You can
here's-
tell that
Here's
they're
what,
related, right?
here's what happened. I get on a.
No, nothing. Okay.
Oh. sorry.
Jesus Christ.
What? I'm sorry. What?
There's nothing. Nobody caught that one. I thought it was.
No, it was too
fun.
smooth.
Oh, too smooth.
What was it?
The smoothness was too smooth on the
Yeah.
bullying.
That
All
they
right, you're
they
right.
look related. That's smooth bully. I got it
You
right
said
after
they're
that.
related, and I said, "Hey, you can tell."
Oh, okay.
I'm off today too with the speed joke. It took me 5 minutes, you know. And usually I get his stuff before he even says
Imagine
it.
that feeling on stage when you say a thing and nobody reacts. God damn it!
I'm used to that.
What is the stage like?
But let me tell this one story about Bridget Monahan. Monahan.
Moynihan.
So I'm in Connecticut at the Bradley Airport. You've been there, I believe, right?
Yep.
Small airport. It's the morning. I'm leaving after Christmas break, senior year of college. I get on the plane. I think I see her, but I don't know if that's her. I go, that girl kind of looks like. But it's at 6 a.m. and I'm in Connecticut. And
Coach.
why would she be here? You know. So I'm sitting right after first class, but I'm walking on the plane. I see her. And I go, is that actress, Bridget, who was married to, or whatever, to Tom Brady? Couldn't tell because it's early.
Right.
Next to her is Tom Brady's baby. Looks just like him. I mean, a little baby.
A baby Brady.
A baby Brady.
At Bradley. Interesting.
Just looked just like him. And I went out loud because it's early. I went, Tom Brady. Like that. And everybody's like, well, I told you it was her. I knew it was her. And so everybody, because we're in New England.
He's not even there.
No.
You pointed at the baby and said, Tom Brady.
It looked just like Brady. So
I noticed his seed anywhere.
couldn't stop looking the whole flight. I was just looking at the two of them like, cool.
What's the baby's name? I know he's one Vivian Lake.
John,
or
John, I think.
John Johnson? Interesting.
I can't believe I said just Tom Brady out loud. At
That's
6 a.m.
so funny. What did she do?
She just went,
Yeah, John.
what? But then everybody, because it's New England, we couldn't tell because she's got hat on. But like, is that?
John? Brady?
It was just weird.
No. No, it's her last name. Moynihan?
He was asking, what's
Wait,
the baby's name?
Yeah, this is it. John Edward Thomas Moynihan.
So,
Moynihan.
his baby doesn't have his last name.
No. Because I guess they're not together.
Yeah, but the baby's his.
Does it work that way?
Yeah. Should. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Or
What if-
maybe if they weren't ever married, though.
What
Maybe
if
they
when
were
you
never
looked at the
married.
baby?
Yeah, that's probably
What
what
if
it
when
was.
you looked at the baby, you went, Tom Brady, and the baby looked up at you and went, John Edward.
Oh, shit.
And then Brent, went like this. Fixed its perfect little baby hair.
Baby's just doing this.
Oh my
I'm
God.
never going to have to work.
What if you got on the plane and you went, Tom Brady, and from behind you, Tom Brady went, he wishes.
I'd be so happy.
It's like that. It's like that moment.
Yeah.
And then he gives you a Coca-Cola and throws you his jersey like the old commercial.
What would you do if you met Brady?
He would not speak. He would leave. You know what? If we were at an event, I'm telling you right now how much I know this guy and his love for Brady. If we were at a social event and Brady sat down, he would get up and walk away because he would be so afraid of what he would say and how he would act.
Yeah, I could see that. I think with him and Jordan, I might have that problem. I don't have that problem with like Nicholson
Running.
and other people, but him, it's just like I don't know.
Who'd you rather meet, Brady or Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, Jordan, same.
Yeah, I mean that's Michael
I want
Jordan.
to look him in those yellow eyes and just go, "You're the
Oh, God damn it.
best."
And those foggy eyes. That's a good question to ask. Who do you think would make you the most nervous to meet? I'd say Brady and Jordan for me.
Jordan is one. Jordan would
Yeah.
make me very nervous. Something about super successful people that have such a high level of skill at what they do that they have become so successful behind it. They have an air of confidence about them. It's just something about being in the presence of that. Sometimes it's pretty intimidating. So, man, that's hard, man. It's weird too because I feel like Barack Obama, for example. If I met Barack Obama, I don't know. I would not. I'd be afraid to talk because I'd be afraid to be like, yeah, Obama.
Yeah.
You're first black president. I love voting for you, and I wish that you could run for 10 consecutive terms because I would go, I'm an idiot. And that's how I feel like I would be in the presence of Barack Obama.
Black president.
I would love to meet him and his wife.
Yeah.
I think you know what, they seem like they'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love those still shots of them at events, like dancing and shit. They just seem like they would be so much fun. But yeah, Barack's one, I'd be so nervous. Michael Jordan, it's up there he's up there for me, like super. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Tom Brady, and I'm not a big sports guy, I guess. So I don't know how that would be. But yeah, there's certain guys that I know I wouldn't be intimidated at all. Gronk.
Oh yeah.
I died.
Well. Yeah.
Tide Pods. I did a Tide Pods commercial. My name sounds like a sound. Gonk. Yo, I can't be intimidated by a guy whose name sounds like a sound. What's up? What's your name? Honk honk beep beep. Dude,
that's from him, Gronk, not me.
First time I had the thought that his name is a sound. A big truck. Gronk, gronk.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm
be
like a
intimidated
truck.
by
And
somebody
then
who's
watching
named
him
Sound.
like do wrestling, watching him do professional wrestling, and go Tide Pods on that commercial. I'm like, I don't think I could be.
God.
I don't think I've seen that commercial with the Tide Pod commercial.
He says he's not even saying Tide Pods. He's saying Tide Pods. Tide Pods.
I mean,
It
that's
sounds
okay.
like when he said Tide Pods, it sounds like he's saying tripod, but he can't pronounce his R's.
This is. I want to let everybody know that this is from Jason Collings, not me. He was an LA Rams fan, so I just want to make sure.
Dude, you know who I would love to meet? Now that you brought that up,
Yeah.
Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner,
Oh.
I would definitely be intimidated and feel like I was in the presence of greatness.
I think you two would be friends, though.
He's so cool,
totally,
man.
Totally.
They would be
He's
friends.
so
Totally.
cool.
I can
he's
see you
so
two
cool.
being friends.
I did a
Great.
road gig one time. I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, where it was one of those early road gigs where there's no hotel, but the promoter's like, my family's out of town and we're all staying at my house. That kind of shit. He had a big house with a pool, but we got to pick rooms. He's like, you go ahead and pick a room. And I'm like, all right. He had a daughter and a son, and I just didn't feel comfortable sleeping in a girl's room like that. I go, I'll sleep in your son's room. He's like, all right, it's over there on the left. Fully decorated with LA Rams shit and Kurt Warner stuff. This kid was a huge Kurt Warner fan. Now picture me, a grown man, sleeping in a little single kid bed, looking around, and Kurt Warner standing over me. Sleep tight, funny man. It was the funniest thing to be in
One
a
of those fat heads.
but
Just gigantic.
it was.
fucking-
He had one on there.
Yep.
But like, if I'm gonna sleep in that kind of situation, that was kind of it was funny because the guy that I was on the show with that promoted it, Richard Villa, he knew I was a Rams fan, and when he came in and saw the room that I was sleeping in, he hysterically started laughing.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping in some other kid's room who's like 9, and he's got Kurt Warner posters all over the wall.
I didn't know, but wasn't it for St. Louis Rams for so long?
He was
never on the LA Rams, was he?
No, but he was on the Rams.
So that's
I'm a Rams fan.
Okay.
When they left
Okay.
LA, I stayed a
cool.
Rams fan.
When did they leave LA?
90 fucking, what was it? 90. Ask.
Was it 93?
It was early 90s, I
Why'd
think.
they
Early to
leave?
mid.
Why'd they leave?
Well, they weren't. They asked for some things. They asked for that new stadium, and didn't get it, and
94.
then they said we're leaving.
Google's cool.
Yeah. So, but and then they immediately won the Super Bowl after they left. But
I know, how annoying is that?
oh, so annoying. But
Jesus Christ.
Such a
I
fuck
was
you.
so impressed with this guy, Kurt Warner. I mean, he came out of freaking nowhere. I think he was the third string quarterback or second string. He wasn't the starting quarterback. Their starting quarterback, who they spent a fuck ton of money on, injured himself right away in preseason, I think.
I wonder who it was.
And then, so Kurt moved up and then took him to the fucking Super Bowl.
That's like Brady.
And took him to the Super Bowl and won. He came out of the Arena Football League. He was
Yeah.
like a Kansas City barnstormer or some shit.
Yeah, he was older too.
Yeah,
Brady
and he was an
a
older
rookie.
guy, and he's just it was
Or
just the
second
coolest story.
It's awesome.
It was the coolest story. My brother wanted to write a movie about it
It's not a bad movie.
called
It's-
The Barnstormer.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But the thing
That's
is like
stolen.
I could see you two being friends.
Getting a beer. Throwing the ball.
Totally.
I just see.
Picture me throwing the ball to him. There you go. And then he throws it to me. Oh. Ooh.
Your leg stops working.
Also, he's aged great.
He looks
Yeah.
great.
He's got the silver
He looks
fox
so
thing
good.
going on.
I just see
I
you
like
guys
his
being
voice.
friends.
I have a crush. I mean, yeah, look at him.
You two would hang
Look
out.
at him now, dude.
Yeah. you
Put
two
glasses on him.
You guys kind
That's
of look
me.
alike. Yeah, you guys really do. I can see some Kurt Warner
Yeah,
vibes.
he's dope. Yeah, Kurt's the
just
guy that I'd love to meet.
You
And I
just-
feel like I could talk to him, but like I don't feel like I could talk to Jordan. I just don't feel like it's like I see him as superhuman.
Yeah, because he I mean he's not, but he is.
Hey,
he
had-
was godlike.
He had some physical
Aura.
abilities that I could never even think of accomplishing
And think
at
about
my
what he
most fit.
But also think about what he just did for the culture, for the world, for every
People wear these that know nothing
about him.
about that. That it's the Jordan
And
1.
he's taller with those baggy ass suits with those
The big
earrings.
shoulders.
I don't
Big
know.
shoulders, long jacket.
Maybe I could be a little comfortable after if he went. What's going on, you little piece of shit?
He'd
And I'm like,
have to.
oh,
You're right. That's it.
ooh.
He'd have to open it up,
Yeah,
and then you'd be like, "Okay, can I have a cigar?" No.
yeah.
And then he looks at you, those scary yellow eyes. Yeah, don't ask for some
Yellow
shit.
eyes.
He's got yellow eyes.
The most scared I'd be in that moment. Come on, you little piece of shit. Let's have a cigar together. I'd be like, okay. Yeah,
Doing it
let's-
wrong.
And it's just him watching. I'd be like,
Just way overcut it.
yeah.
You go
I'd
to
be
cut the
so
cigar and get
nervous.
your fingertip. You get your fingertip, comes off, it's bleeding, but you're trying to. It's okay. It's okay. No. Give me a napkin.
I just don't know if I could do that whole. I would be like, can you light it, please? Jason, light it for me real quick.
Oh man.
I would be too nervous.
And then my hands. You've never seen me more shaky.
Yes. So when you played the game,
I don't want to talk about baseball.
yeah,
I don't want to talk
hate
about
it.
basketball.
I
right
hate
now.
it all. I hate it all.
What do you want to talk about, Brent? You're a stand-up comedian, aren't you? What's that like? What's that like?
Well, it's like the '96 Bulls.
No, it's not
Are we
actually. They're gonna.
Okay.
That's actually, Brent. It's nothing like that. So
Did I ever tell you the time?
that's another thing. The fear of not having anything to talk about with them.
Yeah. Did I tell you the time I went to dinner with Steve Nash and we're taking the elevator down after eating, and he's coming to see a show with me, and a mutual friend of ours is the reason I ended up hanging out with him, and it's when he was in LA for that brief time, and so we're about to go to the Laugh Factory, and he's going, "Aren't you nervous, man? Like, and you're about to go on
That's
stage."
weird.
Like, and I didn't know how to relate to this guy in that way
Wow.
because of that same thing. So I went, I go, well, you know what? The thing is, Steve, is like, you know how you do layup drills and you practice your shot so that when you're in the game, you're not nervous when you take the shot. He goes, yeah. I go, I've done enough layup drills and enough practice of shots, so I'm not nervous about this at all. It's going to be just fine. It's going to be just like a layup. And then he went, oh.
That's a good way to put it.
In
It's
my
true.
my was, my heart was, I went, I'm not going to be able to do
Did I
this.
sound like a dick?
Dude, I was the most nervous I've ever been in my life.
Wow.
Well, because it's him and two Team SA soccer players.
This was at the
watching
comedy
me.
store?
Laugh Factory.
Laugh Factory.
And I had to follow Judd Apatow, and they were heckling Judd Apatow.
Oh, the guys?
Yeah.
The guys that came to see you?
Yeah, because we were all
Hilarious.
boozing and enjoying ourselves, so they don't go to shows. So they're going, "What up, Brent Morin?"
Oh,
and I'm going,
shit.
"Guys, career." I need
They're
to-
treating it like a sporting event. Let's
Yeah.
go! Boo!
Yeah, and so they're already
Put the
like,
starting
yeah.
team in.
Yeah. Oh, it was so bad. I mean, it
Whoa.
was great, but it was
Fun story, though.
it was fun. But I just was the idea of trying to relate. And Steve is such a nice guy and down to earth. He makes you real comfortable right away. But I couldn't imagine me trying to be like, yeah, comedy is like the '96 Bulls. Like that should be like, nope.
If I would love to see that, though.
Oh, so what's a
Fly on the wall.
What's
Brent just compared comedy to the 96 Bulls.
That's a good question. What's
What were
the,
you thinking, Brent? Why'd you compare comedy to '96 Bulls?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Michael fucking Jordan.
Remember your first shoe contract? That's like my first sitcom. No,
wanna-
it isn't.
Oh my God, that's so funny. It's the same thing. Imagine Brent. Here's what would make Brent's head explode. He gets invited to dinner with Brady, and Brady says, "Hey, we got one more coming," and it's Michael Jordan.
No, dude, because I almost exploded when I was sitting at dinner with Nash and my two buddies. Well, my one buddy, and then I'm like, oh, this guy, he Team USA Soccer. I go, cool. And then Nash showed up. I already went fixing the knives and forks, and I'm like, so Steve's here, play it cool. They love soccer. But then Nash was like, oh, KD might come. And I was like, who? I was like, I'm training Durant and Westbrook right now for the season, so they might come. They said they might be on their way. And there was almost a chance where it was me in a booth, in the middle of the booth, and it was going to be KD, like all these guys and me.
That would have been great.
But I'm like,
fixing the silverware is
You
hilarious.
got some bread or what?
so how do I communicate?
Choose the knife that's closest to the plate first. Which one's a dinner knife?
Okay, how do we become best friends immediately?
Oh, man.
Sleepovers tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I think
Get
I
him on
would
the
be out of my
podcast.
mind. If that
Let's get him on the
happened,
podcast.
I'd be scared.
I was gonna ask, what's the most nervous you guys have been, like doing stand up? Like that's such a good example of Steve Nash in the audience being nervous. Like
That
you
was
guys
the
have
most
any-
nervous.
Nervous for me because I'm a big music guy.
Yeah.
I love that. Performing in front of Paul McCartney.
That's unbelievable.
Performing in front of Paul McCartney at the Hollywood Improv, on the same lineup as Louis C.K.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Who was he there to see? Just
I don't know. Dane was on. A bunch of guys were on, but and here's the best part. I wasn't on the lineup. Somebody was late, and the sound guy goes, "Jay, you want to perform in front of Paul McCartney?" And immediately, yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Cool thing is, he was almost leaving, and then he stopped and sat down next to my brother, and watched my set sitting next to my brother.
Wow.
That's so cool.
That was a trip. Knowing that somebody that I just idolize, like it's popular to like John Lennon the best. My favorite Beatle is Paul McCartney.
Oh, wow.
He's my favorite. Yeah. And I'm a Paul McCartney fan from Beatles to Band on the Run to Wings to all this shit. And so part of me was like, just do your thing. And then but part of me is also like, oh fuck, it's Paul McCartney. I don't want to say anything that'll offend him. It's weird. It was like a weird feeling, but I'm not the comic that I don't say offensive shit on stage, But of course, you're going through your mind. This guy, he's Sir Paul McCartney. He's a knight for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then he kind of gave me a nod on the
That's what I was
way
gonna ask.
out.
Did
And
you
it
guys
was
talk or anything?
no. I wish we did.
It's too weird to try to be like, hey, did you like me?
The crazy part is I saw him walk in. He didn't have an entourage. This is Paul McCartney. He just like got a car service stopped, and he got out and walked into the fucking Improv.
Were people like,
Well, dude, so many people. People were taking selfies with him in the bathroom and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was a trip.
Well, he was going to the Improv for a little bit there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good time.
Yep. God, I miss comedy clubs.
I know. What about you, Will? Who would make you freak out besides Drake?
I know that's the
Really? Would it be
of course,
Drake?
yeah, he's like my favorite.
Oh, imagine him performing in front of Drake. And Drake, they talk before he goes on. Drake goes, "You better be funny.
I think we'd hit it off.
You better be fun." You would not.
I think we would.
Why do you think you would?
I don't know. I think he's just a nice, good dude. I think we just hit it off.
Oh, so he'd hit it off with anyone, not just you.
I think me. I think I'd be good. I don't know. I think we'd hit it off. I just have a feeling.
Stalker. The way
And also daydreams about it all the
I'd
time.
say him or Steph Curry because that's my athlete. That's my
Oh, really?
athlete. Because that's my generation when I was coming up. Like I know when
I
we
love
Curry's-
Steph.
Curry's dope.
ex-Warriors and when we drafted him,
Oh,
it was
that's
huge.
true.
Yeah, because I'm from there. So when we I remember when my dad told me we drafted him, I was like, oh fuck, the guy from Davidson, like that's awesome.
We drafted him.
Yeah. I have a partial ownership of the Warriors. I'm 2%.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm broke, but it's cool. That's probably why.
I signed a bad contract.
I have to pee so bad.
We're already at an hour.
Yeah,
so we're
but
good.
I have to pee so bad. And then can we get in the emails?
All right, let's do some emails here real quick.
Ew.
We got. We'll do this. I think just a nice shout out from Amilcar Portillo, longtime listener, first time emailer.
Portillo.
Hey guys, my name is pronounced Amilcar. Helping you out here, Will. Thank you. See, he said it in a nice way.
A meal car.
Amilcar.
That's a car that delivers meals.
Exactly. And I'm from DC.
And I can't say delivers for some reason. You heard it.
I missed it. Fuck.
Dude, all our speech has been fucked.
Just wanted to say how much I love the pod.
I lie.
Oh yeah, highlight. Been watching on YouTube since the first ep, but since I'm considered essential staff at my job, have been having trouble keeping up to date. Been a fan of Brent since I saw him on At Midnight, which led me to watch Undateable. Saw him live in DC 3 times and immediately fell in love with Jason. As much as I love Brent, I love Jason 20 times more. Sorry, Brent. Will is hilarious too, who I fell in love with through Jason. So I love all three of you.
A lot of love happening.
I know.
Well, didn't need that one. But thank you. I don't know why people can't just say great job all around. But
yeah.
it's okay.
Anyways,
They want to give us all our individual attention.
I look forward to
And
watching.
I can't say individual.
Also, I can't deny. I love Jason. Fuck.
Oh,
I love Jason 20 times more than me too. God damn it!
there you go.
You know what I was trying
We got
to do.
it. We
you know
got
what I
it.
was trying to say.
This is
But
from
thank you, by the way.
Yeah. This is from Cindy Chalmers. This is episode 36, B horror movies. If you want to watch the best really horrible B horror movie, watch The Thanksgiving. It's about a turkey that goes around murdering people.
Oh, well,
it's the most
I'm in.
ridiculous movie ever.
I'm in.
I'm into
Wow.
that.
By the way, have listened.
Okay, how could you do a turkey as well? I mean, you don't practice these. How do you know how to do these impressions?
Who's stuffing who
It's so good. Dude, I'm in.
How do you know how to do that and steel drums
You know
like?
what sucks is that my this shakes when I was doing it.
No, it
my
didn't.
my gizzard. Watch.
ridiculous.
Watch. God damn
That's
it.
hilarious.
Oh man. She says.
Thanks, killing.
She said, by the way, I've listened to the pod since day one. Saw Jason with Russell Peters in Toronto and have loved his smooth bully moves ever since.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Love you
That
all.
was a fun show.
Thanks, Cindy.
Thanks, Sin.
And then we got
It's your hero's home.
my hero, Tasha Montgomery, Bowl Cut Beauties. Airborne, yes. I watched Airborne when I was 10 and still get goosebumps watching him skate through the heart-shaped butterfly house or whatever it was. Poor Seth Green in every movie from his youth.
Oh Jesus!
All the
So
hot,
true though.
all the
I know.
hot bowl cut beauties of the 90s were great though. Movies like Man of the House, Camp Nowhere, Little Giants,
Camp
Casper,
Nowhere.
Now and Then. Those were
yeah.
movies of my youth. Then I grew up and realized what a goober Devon Sawa was.
Who's that?
Oh,
That
he-
being said,
He's like a Jonathan Taylor Thomas type, Shane West type. He was part of that whole teeny bop.
Is there
thing.
hair involved? 'Cause
Yeah.
you're doing.
Well, because they do that. You know that haircut,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing.
Oh, feathered.
Yeah.
Just like.
I always liked Sawa. He was good in Little Giants.
that being
Weirdo.
That being said, I never hooked up with a guy who wore a tank top. Looking at you, Will. All right. Well,
And she's coming in hot.
Jesus. Have you also? She says, have you guys watched Ozark? We just finished it, and the last moment of the last episode was the mind-blowing emoji.
I haven't
cannot-
finished it.
A lot.
I can't
yeah.
seem to finish it. I start it and then I stop.
good.
I think if I started it during the quarantine, it'd have been different. But I started it when I was still working and like busy, and I could never finish it. And then I would watch it at night because of comedy. I'd be so tired halfway through every episode, I'd knock out.
You got to tear.
So I'm gonna start over again.
Can I? I was cute. So cute what you did. I'll tell you because I haven't finished this newest season, and it's so good. And I was wondering why I keep not finishing it, and I realized the soundtrack through the show puts me to sleep. So at nighttime, I'm always watching like,
soothing.
wow, and then it's like the lake, and it's calm, and it's dimmer, and then it's, it's like,
Yeah,
I
love
think that's what it is.
Bateman's so good.
so
man.
good. It's such a great show.
So
but
good.
that soundtrack, if you go back and watch it, when you watch it again,
I
because
love
haven't
seeing him
finished
in
it.
things that aren't comedies
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he's
Me
so
too.
good.
Me too.
You know, he was Teen Wolf
Oh yeah.
after.
Teen 2, right?
Yeah, it was the
Teen Wolf
second
2.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a huge career.
Our buddy was
Has
the
a
bully in that. Our buddy Court McCowan was the
That's
bully.
right.
In that.
Court. Love Court.
And he said,
Great golfer.
"Keep it up, guys. Stay safe. Lots of love from Georgia."
Thanks.
Thanks, Tasha. I've got a Georgia
Georgia.
email. Yeah,
Bowl
that's
cut
cool.
beauties. That's hilarious.
Really funny. And then, I remember. Let's finish it off with this. This is a good DM that I forgot about. This is from Jat Kaiser.
Hi, Jat.
She says, this is a really funny game, actually. She said, "Hi, I just did this silly exercise with my friends, and now I need to see the TLD version. If you had to write a misconnection ad for each other from a stranger's perspective, what would it say?"
What's a misconnection ad?
Yeah.
Oh, like a Craigslist ad, like, you described the person,
missed.
missed connection.
I thought you meant misconnection.
Oh, sorry,
Like, hey,
missed
worst
connection.
beauty pageant ever.
Oh,
There she goes, misconnection.
So yeah, if we had to write a misconnection ad for each other, what would it say?
And what's? Give me an example because I don't go on Craigslist.
Yeah.
that's
Do you
all
mean
right.
like
It's kind of
Unless
like
I'm-
it's like I saw you in Ralph's. You were the guy with the slick back gray hair and the salt and pepper beard.
And she wants us to write a missed connection ad for each other.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good game for you
Okay.
guys.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah. So like I saw you in Da-da-da and then
Hey,
describe each other. You know what I'm talking about?
I got one
I can
for
pull
you.
some up of it.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Hey, this is me to Brent, right?
Go.
Hey, saw you in the neighborhood walking around, and when I say walking around, holy shit, you were walking around so much. I think that you walked around your block maybe 6,000 times. As a matter of fact, I don't think you ever stopped walking. Anyways, if you ever decide to stop walking around so much, I live down the street. My name is.
Good one.
hilarious.
Good one.
All right, I got one for Jay then.
Go.
Okay. Hey there. I mean, this is weird, but if you're out there, you know who you are. I live in your neighborhood. I watch you practice bird noises and steel drum sounds with your beautiful silver hair, your drone, your glasses that you took off while you did odd shadow box karate moves to yourself, and in the mist started to practice John Legend voices. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe you're an entertainer. If not, maybe you might be homeless.
You're crazy as shit.
But I think you're
They're just ordinary people.
But I think you're talented and sexy, and I would love to take those glasses off if you know what I mean.
Oh.
XL.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah.
Shoulders. Nice. I love it.
Okay.
I'd answer that ad.
What about Will?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will.
Hey, here you go.
You do it.
Hey, I saw you. Anyways.
You seem like a Drake fan who's... Hey, your shorts are too tiny. I have children. Maybe don't walk around my neighborhood this way if you know who you are.
Saw you walking around all prissy like. Anyways, cool haircut.
I thought you were just a tomboy girl when I saw that longer hair.
Missed what encounter?
Missed connections.
Missed connections. I saw. Hey, hi. Saw you walking out of Floyd's. Looked like you were having kind of a little temper tantrum at the time.
I saw you swearing under your breath. You never said it to the actual guy,
Yeah,
though.
right.
You would turn around and say it into your own
And
arm.
then out loud you said, "That's what I should have said." And then you got into a little. It looked like a sorority girl's Volkswagen Golf or something. And then you drove off. So I felt like, damn, missed connection with that little angry fella. I think we did it.
Yeah.
Did we did it?
Good game.
Hey, thanks for joining the Lions Den,
Oh,
episode
boy.
number 39.
Boom.
Hey guys,
Whew.
bye.
Bye. Sunday brunchies for Mondays. Oh, I ruined it that way.
We are friends, digging each other.